In this video, I'm going to go over the new Maarb Laarb system. It should be the Mad Lib system, but I'll get sued for that. So if you know what Mad Libs are, this is what this does. So first, let me just show you if you want to make your own, if you want to modify the ones that are in the system, it's randomly grabbing from text files and loading them in. So if you go to your game folder, like where Nightmare Puppeteer is, you can find that on Steam. It shows you where the game is. And go to Nightmare Puppeteer data, streaming assets, and then Mad. So these are the Mad Lib template files that Nightmare Puppeteer is going to use in its Maarb Laarb system. So if you want to mess with these, you can just edit them. And I'm using a Notepad++ increment program to do this. And there's a GitHub page that gives you instructions for this, and which will be linked in this video. So what it is that there are a number of variable types you can use in these texts. So these are the ones in the brackets. And you can find those on the GitHub page and with some guidelines to make your own. So you could delete these all, you can modify them, you can add your own, you can do whatever you want. But why? What is this for? What is it doing? I just wanted to show you what that was. So this is a toy for Twitch. So it's like interactive Mad Libs on Twitch. You're letting your audience on Twitch create a Mad Lib, word by word, variable by variable, let's call them if you don't know programming shit. It's just like if you used a Mad Lib and it's like noun, person's name, whatever, that's a variable. So let's just go, let me show you how to do it. So you need Twitch mode to be active. So sign in, do all this shit. You'll know it's working if it says Twitch connected down here in the bottom right hand corner. And then to use the Maarb Laaarbs, make sure this one is checked right here. Okay. So when you have that on, when you enter a scene, it's going to randomly pick one of those text files and load it in. And then it's going to ask your Twitch audience to fill in the blanks. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, so we're in a scene. You can do whatever you want in a scene while this is going. You can use all the other Twitch controls. So I have Twitch open over here on my Twitch page. So with this adjective 67, it's like a Mad Lib. So this is an adjective. And the number is for the first person to type hashtag, oops, that number, and a word. I'm going to write smelly. Gets their word in the Mad Lib, and then when it finishes playing, it'll show that username in like credits. So I'm gonna go through hashtag 86 verb run. So you would let your audience do this. It's gonna take me a long time because it's just me. I would imagine if you had a bunch of people doing this. I've never tested it. Your computer might blow up, but it'll be a lot faster. Weird. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this and then come back in the video when it's ready to go. Okay, so now it's completed. So now it's going to count down, then play it back.
The school cafeteria has really smelly food. Just thinking about it makes my guts run. The cheese is blue weird and tastes like nasty ass. I swear, one day one of the poison started to puke. The turkey cheese are totally malformed and look like strange duck. My friend Batman actually likes the meatloaf, even though it's edgy and dumb as hell. I call it tarded meatloaf. I think it's really made out of bare rock. Your mom said he'd make my lunches. But the first day he made a sandwich of bright J and peanut ass. Honestly I prefer the cafeteria. Written by. The end. Puke.
Okay, so you see what kind of masterpieces it makes. So it also will randomize the actions of the character when the story's playing back. And if you go into the typewriter settings and set the auto face cam in there, if you go back and watch the typewriter tutorial, it'll automatically frame up the actor's face. So I just want to show you one more thing. If you just want to do this forever, so once you've enabled it and you're in here, anyone in the Twitch chat, so all the other Twitch commands use an exclamation mark in front of them. It's only the submissions for the Maarb Laarbs that use a hashtag. So you do exclamation mark, the letter U, mad, and it'll start another one. And then you do the same thing, 88, a duck, right? So that's how it works. And there's about 40 something of them in there right now. And yeah, I think it's kind of a fun thing. And all the other Twitch stuff still works. If you didn't know about the heckler system, HKLR, you can look at that on the Twitch controls. And you can actually throw mud, throw likes, throw eggplants, throw weird shit, 3D objects actually into the scene from the Twitch chat, and do all kinds of other shit. You can control the whole thing. So, yeah, the other thing I was saying about the auto face, if you click this, and when you're doing those Twitch Maarb Laarbs, it'll automatically frame up on the character's face. So that's how to use that. And when you're using Twitch mode, you can choose what is on and what is off. So yeah, you can just leave all this shit on or turn it off, whatever you want. But I'm going to make more Twitch toys. I have more ideas for Nightmare Puppeteer for Twitch stuff. And you can use a second actor in there too and have him do whatever you want. So yeah, in this update that I'm going to put up with this new Maarb Laarb mode, 3D model import is re-enabled. Hopefully it works well. If it doesn't, it's not my fault. But yeah, so that's the Maarb Laarb system. Go have fun with it. Make your own. Probably eventually I'll build it in so you can share them on Steam too. But yeah, I don't know. Make your own. Share them amongst yourselves. Do something. Because you can make custom ones. You know, you can put your own names in there so it says your stuff or whatever. So again, let me go to that. So you go to the game folder, Nightmare Puppeteer data, streaming assets, mad, and then these are the files it's pulling from. And so, you know, when you saw those nouns or whatever, this stuff, that's what it's doing. So again, I would advise using Notepad++. You can go look at the file that gives you the instructions. But when you're doing these, don't have any blank lines like that or it won't work. It'll throw an error. It'll break Nightmare Puppeteer and your computer will explode. So make sure you don't have any blank lines. They can be as long as you want or as short as you want. So let me show you how to do that before I go. I'll go open the page on our GitHub. So this is our GitHub page, and if you go here, learn how to make your own Maarb Laarbs. So these are the different variable names. So these are all the variables you can use in your templates. So, and then when you use them, if you look at the example, you just have to put brackets around them. So I'll go ahead and make one to show you. So a simple one. I was walking by a bracket, animal bracket, when a adjective, and make sure the case is exactly the same as what they are here, or else it won't work. So you can just copy paste these. So I'm going to go sound. I'm going to make a really short one. When a blank, when an adjective, noun, went, sound. And then noun, you can add an S on here too if you want, get creative. Nouns, then chased me like a noun or something like that. So what you would do is like say this is what we want, right? And you're just going to go save it as, and then so I'm already in that folder. You would just go like my Maarb, whatever you want. And then now every time you play Nightmare Puppeteer, you have to reload the game. So like quit it and restart it. When you restart it, it's going to pull in that Mad Lib that you made. and it's going to randomly, you know, choose it amongst the other ones. So if you really want to control what it's loading in, you can move all the ones that are already in there out and just put yours in there. If you put one, it'll just load that one every time. So it's up to you. So yeah, until next time, Imagination Rabbit saying goodbye. Make some weird shit. And yeah, oh, I just want to say thanks to Major Nebula for making the Mad Lib templates that are in there. And thanks to my dude Cool Skull for providing some new art that is in the new loader when you load Nightmare Puppeteer. So yeah, thanks to those dudes. Until next time, goodbye.